children all over America were forced to wear masks. Healthy children.
It's like such a normal photo, you know? Have to be some kind of lunatic to see this photo and think like, look, yeah, look at them sitting there. Because it's like, it's like muzzling dogs. What are you on about, dude? Serious, what the f are you on about?
Children forced to wear masks, muzzled in their
God, man.
schools. And then they were forced to learn from home because of your so-called science and your medical suggestions, while you and all your cronies get paid from Big Pharma. You know that what this...
What? I don't think Fauci is benefiting from the royalties in the NIH. I think that's a different thing.
Committee should be doing. We should be recommending you to be prosecuted. We should be writing a criminal referral because you should be prosecuted for...
Honestly, she's kind of like a freebie to the Democrats, right? Because she's so stupid, like she's so obviously stupid that she kind of denigrates the causes that she so loudly fights for. And she's such an obnoxious, like, center of attention type that she probably draws attention away from more intelligent Republicans who might try to weaponize this a little bit more aggressively. You know?
Crimes against humanity. You belong in prison, Dr. Fauci.
Mr. Chair.
Do you think she's dead ass serious though, or just hamming it up? I think so. I think that MTG is a great example of the soup brain phenomena. I don't think that she knows what the difference between true and false things are. I think that everyone has been there at some point in their life where they've been kind of like joking their way into a position and they don't know what they actually believe about it. But usually it's a position they don't hold that strongly. Like there's a movie that's kind of like publicly ridiculed, but you think it's like defensible. So your friends start needling you over it and you start defending it harder and harder. You're like, well, no, actually, now that you fucking bring it up, I think I'm actually pretty much a fan of the movie. And then in your mind, you're thinking, do I actually believe that, or am I committing to a bit? Like, I need to sort my position out properly here to know whether I should jokingly defend it or, like, actually... Or am I really, like, arriving at a new... It's not necessarily dishonesty either. That's just kind of how it is sometimes. The difference is that MTG does this for everything. Some people do this for everything, you know? You see it all the time on 4chan. They have no real positions. It's just whatever's expedient at the time, and they kind of lock into them whenever it's... beneficial. It's just it's a very like emotional way of engaging with the world, I think. You know, there's not much like thought being put in. There are a lot of people who are like that. Are there candid recordings of her sounding smart? No. This is her. This isn't a bit. She's being perfectly sincere about whatever this is. Isn't it crazy how Republicans spent literal years, even though they've dialed it down lately, literal years trying to make AOC a big dummy? And their basis for this was she has big front teeth, and they thought the Green New Deal meant that cows farting, like you had to stop cows from farting, and that was the Green New Deal. And that was it. That was like the basis of her being stupid, you know? And because she was a bartender, that's part of it. But honestly, no, 99% of the memes about her being stupid are her having big front teeth and the cow farts. That's it. And meanwhile, over from the Republican side, you've got people like MTG who I think are genuinely like an existential argument against democracy. Because you look at her and you think like, man, any system which produces this by consensus, this is like she's not even in power by like birthright or whatever. At least that would be like an expected product of the system. You know, if her parents had some incestuous fucking and produced her or whatever, people chose her. It's pretty remarkable.